All I gotta do is drop this trailer and hook onto that one and give her. That's all there is to it. I'll have to make sure that it's cleared to cross the border, because that trailer is taking us to Brampton, Ontario, aka Toronto, Ontario. Greater Toronto area anyways. So we'll be there tomorrow. Then I don't know what they got me doing tomorrow. I just hope that snowstorm out that way is done. Remember after I crossed into the States last night it was a snowstorm all the way through Michigan into Indiana. It was brutal. But we made it. So we got ourselves back on the highway here, Interstate 90 westbound. It's nicely redone. It took them like 2 years to do it, but it is nicely redone right now. It's interesting in my own opinion. They widened the freeway, right? That's why it took so long. They widened the freeway 3 lanes each direction. And then they put the speed limit for the trucks at 55. And the speed limit for the cars is 65. This guy beside me, he's got like a rental truck. He's just revving the living daylights out of it right now with the engine fan on. Like, he's got to be like redlining it right beside me here. Just, whoa! Yeah, it's starting. I don't think that's smoke, it's just that it's cold outside, but he's got his engine fan on too, so it's really loud. It's just, whoa! Why are you revving your truck so much, man? You can smell the hot smell coming off it. He's burning it up. He just started it just like that when I pulled in. You know, what if he's trying to like warm up the engine quickly? That's a very bad way to warm up the engine quickly. Just letting you know. If you want your truck to warm up quickly, get a bunk heater or an APU. Don't rev your engine up till it's warm enough. You're gonna blow something and wreck it. And this guy's, well, he's got a rental, so I guess he doesn't care. But I don't understand. I don't. But anyways, we're here at T8 on I-90, and we're about to head into the restaurant, get something to eat, get a good meal, because I haven't had a good restaurant meal in a while. Something good to eat, and then we'll be on our way to Beloit to pick it up. The guy was doing a regen. That's why the engine was screaming. And that's why I had no idea what was going on. My truck's too old for those things. I don't even understand them. When I buy a new truck, or if I buy a new truck, I would have to read the manual to understand what and why you need to regen, what it is. All I know is people talk about it and complain about it all the time. Oh, I had to do a regen today. You have to do a what? You know, I got one of them old trucks, you know, you just put fuel in it and you go. What's all this other stuff you're talking about? Oh man, DEF, regen this, regen that, computer this, computer that. No. You just put fuel in it and go. Why do you gotta make everything so complicated? Anyways, so we had a farmer's omelet here at the Country Pride restaurant in, I don't know where we are, but we're at TA on the I-90. Oh, delicious. Oh, that was like the most scrumptious, delicious omelet I've had in a long time. But I haven't had an omelet in a long time either. It was good. Oh, I want another one, but I don't got enough room for it. We need to go pick up our load anyways. I just hooked up to another trailer. This trailer happens to be probably one of the oldest ones I have hooked up to in a while. So we're gonna be hauling an old wagon around, an old rusty wagon. It's actually not rusty, I shouldn't say rusty, but it's an old wagon anyways. Before they had LED lights, I checked the lights in the back, and I'm like, this thing's got regular bulbs in here, doesn't even have LED lights? Whew, it's an old trailer. I don't like those as much because they don't light up as bright and as quickly, but not that it matters, it still works, and all the lights are working. I walked around, made sure every single one was working. I made sure the air was working in the trailer properly, all the tires are inflated, got proper rubber on them. Still good to go. I mean, it's just old, but it's good to go. So why would you sell it or get rid of it if it still works just fine, right? Makes perfect sense to me. Oh, so we are in Beloit, Wisconsin. I'm gonna head exactly down the same route we just came. We're gonna go right back to Brampton, Ontario, which is Greater Toronto. And we're gonna cross through with Sarnia. Welcome to Sarnia. And I don't know what I'm doing from there, but I do have to be home for February 25th, which was yesterday for you. So I had to be home yesterday. So that reminds me, today is the day, guys. Today for you. I want you to keep Diesel, that little guy back there. Who, me? I want you to keep this guy in your thoughts and prayers today. Because when you're watching this video, he is at the vet getting neutered. Look at that face. She said, somebody please pray for me. It's going to be scary. I don't know what's going to be happening right now. He might be knocked out under anesthesia, whatever they call that. They might be in the surgery room right now as this video is playing on your computer or your phone or wherever you watch it. Just remember Diesel today. If you're not a religious person, you don't just think about him. Remember him, because today for you is the 26th, and he's going to be dropped off at between 8 and 9 a.m. So he's already there. For most of you watching this. Between 8 and 9 a.m. Central Time, I have to drop him off there, and he's going to stay with the vet for 24 hours. So I don't know when the surgery is going to happen. I'll probably know closer to the date. And by the time the vlog actually comes up next week of when he got neutered, then you'll know all of the details, and he'll be wearing the cone of shame. He'll be there for 24 hours, spending the night there with the vet, making sure that no complications happen, and then I'll be picking him up first thing in the morning the next day, tomorrow for you guys. So, I'm nervous about it. I know it's the right thing to do and it's what I want to do, but it's one of the hardest things I have had to do. it's for the better. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. We'll talk more about it throughout this next week, because I don't want to get you guys all excited about it, and you guys have to wait a week for the vlog anyway. So just remember him today. Sent in all our documents and stuff that we needed to cross the border. They should be working on that now. And we're going to cross through at Sarnia. And we actually should get across the border tonight yet, which is exciting, which is good. Because then I can fuel in Canada tonight yet, because I just fueled here. And the fuel here... Now, I don't mean anything mean by this, but... It's yellow. And that yellow stuff is that biodiesel that they put in there, right? South Beloit is really yellow. That biodiesel is what gels up the easiest. The best diesel is clear as water. So if you see, the yellower the diesel is, the easier it's going to gel. That's what I've been taught. That's what I've actually been taught by experience. That biodiesel stuff, it gels up quicker. It doesn't go down as cold. The clearer the diesel, the purer it is. Anyways, you'll notice all the diesel in Canada when you fuel, clear as water. Clear as water. They have to do that because our temperatures get so cold. I think that's also a big reason why it's more expensive in Canada. But in wintertime, I don't risk it. I fuel in Canada as much as possible because I drive northern climates a lot. If you don't drive northern climates, it doesn't matter what color the fuel is. But that yellow fuel, will gum up your engine and your filters a lot quicker. I've noticed that for sure too. When I spend a lot of time in the south, and I mean in the south by the United States, my filter gums up a lot quicker with that yellowish, neon yellow fuel. But with the clear diesel, never plugs up the filter. Might just be coincidence, but from my experience, that's what I've learned. But you don't have to listen to me though. I'm not an encyclopedia, all right? I'm not an encyclopedia. I don't know everything. I'm just talking from what's worked and what's happened to me. That's all. Anyways, nice little motorhome here. Nice little motorhome. Let's look at this little motorhome here. Let's film it all creepy-like. All right, let's film it all creepy-like. See if they look at me. I think he's just transporting it. Very nice. Yeah, he's just transporting it. And that's his personal vehicle behind there. That's probably what he's going to take back to wherever he's going. I've been thinking of getting like a very cheap travel trailer that I can pull behind my Colorado. I know it's called Colorado, but I like saying Colorado. Just like one that's like under $5 grand, you know? It's an old one. We'll see. I've been thinking about it. Not anytime soon. No, I'm still trying to catch up from everything, but in the future, I'd like to have a little camper that I can take south in the wintertime. I think it'd be nice. Add it to the dream books. Let's get going. All right, guys, Chicago, rush hour. Goody. So we're about to get to exit 15A on Interstate 290 going around the west side of Chicago. That is the exit that takes us on to I-294. Now remember, this is the one I always show to you guys, because so far, every time I've filmed going through here and talked about it going through here, no one's cut me off. So today we're going through here in rush hour. So it's probably a pretty good chance that someone's gonna try to lane dive at this exit. That wasn't the one here. That was a lane diver, but it wasn't the right one yet. Let's see what happens today. All right, so we're coming up close to it here. Let's see what happens. I've already seen that truck in front of me get cut off twice. Now we've been waiting in this line here for over a mile. So all of these people trying to cut in at the last second, you see those guys up ahead? I have no mercy for them. I mean, you've had over a mile to get in the correct lane. This guy too, over a mile. You could have been in the right lane. Why are you going right to the front of the line and trying to cut in line? Bugs me to no end when people do it. That's why the correct lane isn't moving, because everyone's cutting in line at the front, so people who are actually in the right lane have to wait longer because of the people cutting in front. Wait your turn. Get in line. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if anybody tries to cut in front of me here yet. Oh, we got someone, we got someone. Oh!
In 1,000 meters, keep left onto I-294 south.
See what I mean? It takes a very, very special kind of person to get the air horn. That's reserved for very special people. I had no idea what that guy was going to do back there. He didn't have a signal on for the longest time. He was like dipping his toe in the water, dipping his toe, slowing down. I mean, what do you want to do? Are you going to go past or are you going to cut in? And I thought he was going to go past. And suddenly he cuts in. That is worthy of a honk, my friend. And people say to me, well, why would you honk? What good does that do? It humiliates them because everybody turns around to look at who got honked at. And everybody's staring at them and everybody sees what they just did. So hopefully next time, they'll think about that before they do something stupid. Not likely, they'll probably just do something dumb again, but hopefully, if they get humiliated enough by doing dumb things like that, they'll learn that, oh, maybe next time I shouldn't do that because I felt like not a very good person with everyone staring at me. It's my logic. Take it or leave it. Can't change me. You do something worthy of a honk, you're getting a honk. I want everybody to see what you just did. Well, we've once again made it to the Canadian border. Port Huron, Michigan, we're crossing into Sarnia, Ontario. Welcome to Sarnia.
In 1.7 kilometers, a rapid I-69 east, on right.
I never understand why she says that, on right. It's actually underneath me, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna get into Canada. I think I'm gonna go to London, Ontario and sleep at the Flying J. Not too sure yet. Not too sure. But first we gotta pay for the bridge. And then we gotta go over the bridge and then convince the Canadian Customs that I belong there. And then once we're back over there, then it's just another hour drive to London, Ontario. Alright, let's pay for this bridge. Let's do this. Diesel, that's a wrap. That's a long day. Whew, I'm so glad we're wrapping it up here. We are in London, Ontario. Happy to be done. It was a long day. We used up almost all of our hours for the day. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. Not really, but it's gonna feel like a sleep in because we drove so late. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Anytime tomorrow after 4 a.m. Central Time here in North America, the vlog will be live on the internet for tomorrow. Anytime tomorrow, feel free to just join me, see what I'm doing tomorrow. We're going to be delivering this load into the greater Toronto area, and I have no idea what we're doing after that yet, but it's going to be fun. That's all I know. And cold. And cold. It's minus 25 outside right now. It's cold. What's that in Fahrenheit? Negative 15 Fahrenheit. On that note, have a good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Stay warm. I think I'm talking to myself more than you. Stay warm anyway.